MOBAs are the pinnacle of esports. As ball games dominate traditional sports, it's MOBAs that rule the roost in professional gaming.
The biggest video game in the world? A MOBA. The biggest esports? A MOBA. The game with the biggest prize pool and earnings? A MOBA. But what the heck is a MOBA? A single-celled organism? No, wait, that's an amoeba. Although, interestingly, they're actually quite... No, they're completely different. To explain the genre that is the MOBA, or Multiplayer Online Battle Arena game, we're going to focus this video on one game, which is in some ways both the original MOBA and the latest addition to the MOBA esports scene. So how is this possible? Time travel? Well, we can never rule that out, but I'm pretty sure the story goes like this.
All three of the modern-day popular MOBAs, that's League of Legends, Dota 2, and today's topic, Heroes of the Storm, are all descended from the same ancestor.
They are like three competing children of a father who never anticipated being a dad. After all, Pops, in this case, wasn't even a full game. He was more of a collection of fan-made map mods for Warcraft 3, collectively known as Defense of the Ancients, or Dota for short. Based on a more primitive map mod of Blizzard's sister game StarCraft, in these maps players teamed up to do battle as powerful heroes, supported by wave upon wave of weaker computer-controlled units. The goal? To destroy the base of the enemy team. This is the essence of the modern MOBA, and following multiple tweaks and additions by more modders than you could shake a stick at, a definitive Dota, known as Dota All-Stars, rose to prominence.
This did not escape the notice of outside developers though, spawning a number of successors, or is that copies, including the now almost completely forgotten Heroes of Newerth, and the two biggest games in the whole of esports, that's Dota 2 and League of Legends.
Blizzard, keen not to miss a ride on a boat created in one of their intellectual properties, set to work on their own Dota game, featuring hero characters from across the Blizzard universe. It spent a long time in development, starting life as Blizzard Dota, then Blizzard All-Stars, and then finally Heroes of the Storm. Presumably Blizzard forgot that they'd already used the acronym HotS for StarCraft 2 expansion Heart of the Swarm, although I like to imagine it's because they love making "our game is so hot" gags. Like all modern MOBAs, in HotS, 2 teams of 5 do battle in a map with lanes, defense towers, AI oddities, and an enemy base you're trying to destroy. Again, like other MOBAs, you level up as you go, unlocking new abilities, and the sources of XP needed to do this come from the hapless slaughter of hundreds of AI-controlled minions, as well as from dispatching enemy heroes.
The key difference though is rather than leveling up individually, in Heroes of the Storm, teams level up together.
This makes the whole experience much more team-focused. Also, each map has a specific quest, which, if completed, gives you a sizable advantage over your opponents, and these really need to be tackled as a team. Also, there are no items, a key component of all other MOBAs. So, where does HotS sit in modern-day esports? Well, it's very much the new kid on the block, after only being released earlier this year. As a result, the first ever HotS World Championship hasn't even happened yet, although there have been a number of regional qualifiers taking place around the world. Everything is aimed at the road to BlizzCon on November 6th and 7th, where the World Championships will be held. Here, 8 teams will battle it out for the biggest prize in Heroes of the Storm.
So, how does one become hot at HotS? Well, come back next time for some top tips on how to slaughter the enemy team in the Virgin Media Gaming Hexathlon.